Have you ever read a story or seen a headline or anything like that that just gets you so angry, and the more you learn about it, the angrier you get? That's what's happened to me with the story that emerged this past Monday of Sarepta Therapeutics and their Duchenne muscular dystrophy drug. Just a quick primer on that. What happened was that independent scientists said, hey, this drug is useless. It doesn't do anything. FDA reviewers said, yes, we concur. Our studies show that this drug is useless, it does nothing, and could actually end up causing quite a bit of harm to people who take this drug. So they submit their findings and say, we do not recommend that this drug be approved. It is useless, it is dangerous, this is a bad idea. If you approve this, basically you're an idiot. Dr. Robert Khalif, the head of the FDA, overruled that decision, approved the drug. And because of this, the lead pharmaceutical reviewer at the FDA ended up resigning because he was tired of watching his agency under Khalif's leadership, under Obama's leadership, become just another arm of the pharmaceutical industry. That's the story that everybody knows about. What happened? Literally, almost immediately, within hours of that lead FDA reviewer resigning, the stock price of Sarepta Therapeutics doubled. 100% increase. Doubled. It got so high, their stock did, that they ended up offering a second stock offering that was underwritten by JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, and Goldman Sachs. So it wasn't just the pharmaceutical company that started making money hand over fist. It was big Wall Street bankers getting in on the action too. So this one decision by Dr. Robert Khalif, who basically his entire career was funded by the pharmaceutical industry, and he should never have been appointed because he had such deep ties to the pharmaceutical industry. His decision created a massive payday for the pharmaceutical industry, created a massive payday for Wall Street bankers, and is going to do absolutely nothing for people who are suffering from Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. And, the story gets even more sick after that, because Sarepta, they're not going to make this drug affordable to the thousands of people who suffer from this disease. No, it's going to cost them $300,000 a year to receive this treatment. Every person who suffers from this, if they want this drug, which doesn't even do anything, they have to pay $300,000 a year. The company is projecting they're going to make about $2 billion at first when this drug is released. $2 billion. And again, that does not include all the money they just made from their stocks that the big banks underwrote. No, this is just from the sale of it because they're going to charge $300,000. The average median family income in the United States is under $600,000. So you're talking about making this drug more than 5 times the cost of the average family in the United States income for the year. So a family would have to work for almost 6 years, spending none of their money on anything else in order to afford 1 year of this drug. That's big pharma. The FDA is allowing it, and by extension, President Obama is allowing it because he put this big pharma insider at the top of the FDA. This is sickening. I mean, there's no more speculation about a revolving door or big pharma getting special favors. This case proves it without a doubt. His own employees said this drug is useless. Do not approve it. The only person that will benefit from this are the people over at Sarepta. This will do nothing for people who are suffering. And he said, to hell with it. I'm going to take care of my buddies over in Big Pharma. Because it may not help any victims, but if they can afford $300,000 a year for this medication, then it's really going to help my friends. And after all, isn't that what the FDA is for these days? Helping your buddies out in the pharmaceutical industry, by extension, helping your buddies out at Wall Street banks. That is all we have seen from the Obama administration. And I, for one, will not miss him very much when he leaves office this coming January.